help people who don't even want my help. That's how much I don't even help people who need help. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on the phone with somebody. We're doing a pre-consult, and there's a conversation I'm about to have with him that is not a part of the consult, but part of what I want to say. And I figured I would do this recording while I'm doing that. So I'm about to explain it. Y'all about to listen. I'm gonna hang y'all up so that we can finish this pre-consult. So just shut up and listen. All right. The thing is, let's say that I don't have a job. Let's say that I'm unemployed, or let's say that I am underemployed. I have a job, but I'm not making anything. Well, what I need to do is I need to go to the IRS website. And what I need to do is I need to get a sole proprietorship EIN. Well, they got us. Shut up. I ain't talking to you. And after you get a sole proprietorship EIN, the next thing I need to do is I need to take my accounting. I need to find out all of the companies I've been dealing with, especially government companies, because the government, I'm not supposed to be paying the government for nothing. My taxes pay the government. So their salaries and everything is already paid. My government owes me. Why does the government owe me? Well, the government is making money off of me. Every court case I've ever had, the government has made money off of it. Even if it's a traffic ticket, the government's made money off of it. I need to calculate, not unreasonably, but calculate the amount that I believe they've made off of me. I need to do a 1099-C, forgiving them of that debt. Because all you're doing is forgiving the debt. You're not creating a debt, you're forgiving it. I do a 1099-C, I'm the creditor. Whoever it is that I'm forgiving, even if it's a telephone company, my electric company, I'm not supposed to be paying for electricity. They're charging me for their services. I don't need their services. I just need access to the electricity. Electricity is nature. It's free. So now I get to uncharge them. So I'm going to offset that debt that they've been creating with me by doing a 1099-C against that company. I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to type in the name of the company, and I'm going to say, comma, EIN with a question mark. And I'm going to find their EIN number, and I'm going to do a 1099-C against them. Now, mind you, I'm a bank. Now, if you go and look at the IRS rules, it says that as a bank, I don't need to send them a copy. So I don't need to send the recipient a copy of anything because there's a moratorium and it says I can't be penalized for not sending them a copy because my so-called company, my sole proprietorship is a pass-through entity. Look up what pass-through entity is. And you'll see that pass-through entities and other financial institutions do not have to send a 1099-C to the recipient. So the only thing I'm doing is I'm making sure I have my 1099-C. Now, in order for the 1099-C to work correctly, I'm going to take, because I have a partnership with each of these, I want the credits. I want the credits. So I'm going to do a K1. Now, the K1 is only one form. It's not 8 forms. It's not 28 forms. It's not 100 forms. It's one form. I'm only partners. Who is who? I'm going to make them because I want the credits. Now, I can receive the credits either way. I can put myself on top, them on the bottom, or I can put them on top, me on the bottom. If I put them on top, I'm going to give them the losses. They can have the credit for the loss, and I'm going to take the credit because remember, I've been paying them. They've been providing a service, but they're supposed to be crediting my account, not taking away from my account. So I'm going to do it my way. I prefer to put me on top where I can give them the credit because I'm paying them. So I'm going to give them the credit and I'm going to write it off as a business loss because everything on every bill, on every license, on every ID is in the all caps name. My sole proprietorship, according to the IRS, what is it? Title 31, 363 CFR. So Title 31 CFR 363.20. You'll see it right there. Look up sole proprietorship. You'll see that name in all capital letters. And you'll see how the EIN number, social security number, can be interchangeable. You're not going to do it here, but that's just to let you know. You do the K1. Now, the K1 1099-C are two separate instruments. They're not the same instrument. So the credits that you receive by writing it off, it's called a necessary business expense, necessary and ordinary. You get to write that off. So if it was, $40,000 on the K1 in write-offs, then it's going to be plus the 1099-C, plus the 1099-C, not comparing the 1099-C and offsetting it. Those are two different forms, two different credits. So now you just doubled your credits. Now I got to go fill out a 3800 form. Got to fill out a 3800 form. Why? Because they're business credits. They're federal credits. They're not tax credits. They're business credits. They're for business. A small sole proprietorship is a business. So I got to fill out a 3800. Now, hold on. Can't just stop there. All of this seems complicated. It is not. Told you one form is only one page. Not complicated. Now they got to fill out 3800. You can go to ChatGPT and say, hey, explain to me what goes on this line. Explain to me what goes on this line. Explain to me what goes on lines 1 through 10 of the 3800 form. And tell me line by line and explain why. Now you'll become an expert in how to fill out that stupid form. Now you need to go to the 1040 or the 1041 ES. Why the 1041 ES or the 1040 ES? Because you need to now take and pay it forward. What are you going to pay forward? Well, those are estimated taxes because I want to receive a refund. So I'm going to take and I'm going to pay the estimated taxes. What are you going to use to pay the estimated taxes? I'm going to use a bill of exchange. What? The IRS says they accept bills of exchange. So you're going to use a bill of exchange. And I'm going to do, if the amount of credits I have are $200,000, then I'm going to do a bill of exchange for $200,000 to the IRS. I'm going to pay the full amount of $200,000 to the IRS in a bill of exchange, and I'm going to send it to the address for the IRS with the 1040 ES. And I'm going to fill out the 1040 ES, fill out the vouchers exactly the way they're supposed to be. The vouchers are a coupon. Nobody asked you. Nobody asked. I'm filling out the coupons, and I'm also putting in a bill of exchange. And I'm sending that to the IRS. And after I do that, then I'm filling out my 1099, my 1040s, 1041s, and Schedule Cs. Now remember, I'm adding in all of this information into that. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done anything illegal. I haven't done anything unorthodox. I am following their rules. That's my business. That's your business. Your business is creating credits. Your business is writing off debt. Your business is forgiving debt. Your business is to help bring down the national debt. And by doing that, when you do your taxes and you do the 1041 ES and you send in that stupid bill of exchange, and you don't do a bill of exchange for anything outrageous, don't be stupid, then you got something coming back your way. Then you got a refund coming back. Don't take my word for it. Go do it. That's your job, people. Those of you who are all talking about you don't have any money and you can't do this and you ain't got this coming in, I just gave you a job. And look at that. You ain't got to pay for it, but you get paid for doing your job. So go do your job, people. It's really that simple. Sorry. That's the end of that conversation with those people. They should be knowing better.